When you're just a spectator in the lives of other people, there are times when you think there's no way you'll ever go through what they are going through, regardless of whether it's a good or bad circumstance. You comfort yourself by telling yourself, "That will never happen to me." But the truth is that the unpredictability of life is one of the things that makes it so beautiful. Nothing is everlasting. Everything is subject to change, and it goes without saying that a lot of things can take place in your life that will alter who you are and how it will play out in the future. The issue is that we need to develop the capacity to genuinely accept and welcome whatever comes our way and make the most of it. Welcome to Aim High. Today we will dive into the power of acceptance and how it can prepare you for what the future holds. We need to make it a habit to adopt a more optimistic and hopeful outlook on life rather than a pessimistic and defeatist one, so that we can deal with whatever comes our way. Of course, life will present us with many obstacles, such as depression, the loss of a job, or the passing of a loved one. And it is not easy to accept these difficulties when we are in the midst of our suffering and wishing that these things had never taken place. However, if we make an effort to grow acceptance in our lives, we will most likely respond to setbacks in a different manner and look at it from a different angle whenever we are confronted with it. Instead of fighting it, we are going to accept it. It's possible that in the future we will wish for things to be different, but right now we need to be able to accept them in their current state. This is the way that you can make the flow of your life more smooth as opposed to choppy. Let's take a breakup as an example. Some of you may be going through a breakup and have been waiting for the other person to return, thinking about the things you wanted to do in the future with them, and now waiting for them to change their mind. Instead, you should acknowledge that there is no other choice besides to accept their decision and accept that it's the only choice you have. After all, you can't make someone like you if they don't. Start a new interest or hobby to take your mind off of them, and this will be a step in the right direction. Gather a close circle of friends around you and enjoy spending time with them. Accepting the fact that it did occur is of the utmost importance. Acceptance is in fact a choice. Granted, it's not an easy choice, but it's still a choice. You can either choose to accept what is occurring, focus on the positive aspects of the situation, and cultivate a peaceful state of mind, or you can choose to fight against what is occurring, be miserable, and struggle against the universe. Being able to accept things that are out of your control will help you maintain inner peace and happiness, regardless of whether it is a lost job, a missed opportunity, or a sudden change in the plans you had made. The ability to accept one's circumstances is essential if one wishes to sustain happiness over time. It makes the transition from feeling happy to actually being happy easier for you. Practicing acceptance helps prepare you to live in a world that is constantly shifting, in which you can never predict what the next step will be. Acceptance is like putting up your own personal shield to protect yourself. Being quick to accept new things has nothing to do with being weak, and it is in no way synonymous with conformity or mediocrity. It is necessary for us to acquire the ability to recognize when it is appropriate to persist and when it is appropriate to accept. Making a list of the various reasons that could be behind something that you're going through is one strategy that can make acceptance much simpler to achieve. Discovering the valuable experience or important goal that can be gained from adversity can help you accept it rather than fight against it. You can decide not to judge the things that happen to you. Instead, you should have faith that everything takes place for a reason, and that there is always something better on the horizon. That's the first step on the path to genuine acceptance. It is not important to comprehend the factors that led to a particular event. Our capacity for comprehension can be put on hold, but our obedience cannot. In other words, when something unforeseen takes place, we shouldn't whine and overanalyze the situation. Rather, we should make a conscious decision to accept it and move on with our lives. Acceptance can be a challenging practice when one wishes things so strongly that they are different. But the fact of the matter is, no matter how hard we try, there are some things that are simply beyond our control. Therefore, rather than staring at the closed door in front of us or getting tired and injured while we try to break it down, let's turn around and see how many other windows we have open. This will save us time and energy. Let us know if you are ready to accept whatever comes your way. Consider subscribing to our channel if this video has helped you in any way. Like for more on this topic, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.